Around us. Hey everybody, it is Margaret, and I am getting ready to go to some garage sales. It's garage selling day. It is Friday morning. It's a little bit early for garage sales yet, but I am out of the house. I got my coffee, and I'm ready to go. But I'm going to sit here for a minute because it's a little bit early. So I thought, let's talk. Let's do a little talk. I'm going to have some coffee, a little bit more. Oh, I thought I grabbed my Harry Potter one, but I guess I grabbed the Ohio State one. Guess what? Yesterday, I found my jewelry magnet. Finally, from all the packing up. I also found, ready, my Lucky Buckeye and my Lucky Ushtabi, which sounds silly, but I don't know that I really believe in good luck charms, but okay, so this was a little coin purse that was my grandmother's, so I used this as my garage selling money bag, which was misplaced, along with my magnet, along with my Lucky Charms. Anyway, so this is my Lucky Buckeye. This was my grandmother's. She always kept it in the bottom of her purse. So whenever she switched purses, she would take it out, throw it in the other purse. And she was one of the luckiest women I knew. Like if we were at a dinner and they were doing a raffle, she always won. One time she won in Vegas without even playing money. She walked in, she saw one of those new, when they started the new slot machines where they hold the money and you have to like press for the payout, and it was kind of a new thing at the time. She was walking through and there was like this row of empty machines, and she looked up and she saw that this one machine had a balance on it, so she's like, okay, I'll play the money on this, it had a little bit of money. So she started playing on it and won like $10,000 or something like that. I'm like, really? Oh my gosh. So there's that. And then when I was in Denver, I love Molly Brown. Well, her real name is Margaret Brown. But anyway, Molly Brown, the unsinkable Molly Brown, they had these little, it was a souvenir from there, but when she was on the Titanic, she had her Ushtabi with her, and then they were rescued and all that. She was one of the survivors, and she gave it to the boat captain that rescued them or something like that. So she gave her lucky thing to the guy that rescued the people that were rescued, the ones that got rescued. The rich white people. Okay, let's just put that out there. The rich white people got rescued. Okay. Now, garage sale time. So, we are still packing and moving. Let's just put that right out there. And so, yeah, you might ask yourself, why are you going garage sailing? You're packing, you're moving, you're downsizing. Because, one, I'm getting out of the house. And we talk about this every single time. It's okay. People have stopped commenting about it, so. Because at first, when I started, still going out, I had some comments. But I have asked and received for them to stop. So, yeah, I'm going out. I'm looking just for jewelry. My barrette is kind of trying to fall down on me. Because, yeah. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. I wonder... Oh, look at the light now. Okay. It is a froggy day. Froggy day in Houston town. It is humid and froggy outside. Big time. So as I was packing up all my jewelry stuff, so all of my jewelry, listed and unlisted, is coming to the apartment in Austin. And as I'm, packing it up and trying to think about how to sort through it and what I'm going to do, I realize, and I think I've talked about this a little bit more with some of you guys in the jewelry group, but I think I hoard silver and gold. I have like this, not a shoebox thing, but one of those like divided containers that you close, Anyway, I have like 2 or 3 of those with like bits of gold, silver, like nice pieces. I don't know if I'm hoarding them so much as like it's a rainy day fund, like I know it's there if I need it, because then I'll list like jewelry that sells for 10 or 15 bucks, but I hold back all the really fine, I don't know, like I've got like this one particular ring I was looking at that I got at a garage sale with a whole bunch of turquoise and other really nice silver. well, it's like a heavy man's ring, stamped, and it's got a Native American maker's mark, and it's gorgeous. And I know it would sell for $100+. I don't know. I just keep it. Is it a dragon thing? Like, I'm not a dragon in any way, shape, or form. Not even zodiacally. Is that a word? Zodiacally? I'm not even zodiacally. I'm zodiacally not a dragon. I'm a tiger in the Chinese zodiac. But if we were zodiacally speaking, maybe I should be a dragon, because I like to hoard my hoard. My gold hoard. My gold hoard. As long as, if I have to be a dragon, I don't want to talk like that. I'm hoarding my gold hoard. I am the dragon of the lair. And zodiacally speaking, I am not a dragon. That's why I talk like this. But tigers wouldn't talk like that either. That's weird. Never mind. Jewelry. Alright, here we go. Here we go, yo. Oh, I'm early too. Not a lot of people here. Whew. Alright, I got nothing. I shared a little video footage. Okay, dogs, whatever. These dogs are like, don't back up in my driveway. Yeah, so she had some jewelry, but it was, I mean, I saw, like the Alex and Annie we just talked about yesterday. I know this is not going out today, but, so yeah, she had some Kate Spade. She had some nice pieces that were, if they were cheaper, I probably would have maybe picked them up, maybe. And then there was a big tiki bar sign, but it's too early for me to call Jason. I think he might not. Either he's asleep or he's still awake from the night before. I don't know. I'm teasing. What are you doing? Hi. Oh my goodness. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're just spread out. Yeah. I was trying to pull out most of the gold type stuff.
Right?
Even though I'm already sweating, but that's okay.
Okay, so I spent $7 at this garage sale. They had cute puppies. And I picked up a few pieces of jewelry, nothing over the top. I didn't feel comfortable pulling my magnet out right there because they were like sitting right there. So there was one pair of earrings. I was like, well, I'll take a chance for $1 and other pieces, so I'll share them with you. Yeah, there were some other ones that were okay. Some of them, there is some jewelry that I'm just like, oh, no, it doesn't look good. But then some people like it. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own style, which I'm sure somebody would say about like a leather bracelet wrapped with chains. Another woman might say, no, what woman wears this? Well, me. I feel pretty. I feel pretty in leather and chains. I feel pretty. I feel pretty in spikes and etc. No, well, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. That is the punk rock I feel pretty version. The punk rock version of I feel pretty, that is. Give me my combat boots and my ripped hosiery, and now suddenly we are in an operatic composure. This is what we do to amuse ourselves. Please tell me you do this too. Or not. I don't know. Whatever. Cheers. interesting. I went in, I looked around, they had, I mean, things were good prices, but if I wasn't moving, there were those phones, I would have definitely picked up the phones. And I asked about jewelry, and she said, one of the girls said, pardon me, oh yeah, we've got jewelry, we just don't have it out yet. We have a giant tub. She's like, you looking for fine jewelry or costume stuff? I said, either, both, whatever. She's like, yeah, it'll be a while because we have a big tub and we haven't priced it yet, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I will buy that whole tub from you so you don't have to price it. So she's like, go ask the lady up front. So I went and talked to the woman that was working the cash register, and she's like, no way am I bringing out the jewelry with this mad rush, because it was pretty crowded. And I said, that's cool, but if you're interested, I would be interested in just buying the whole lot off of you so you don't have to really mess with it and like price out each piece, and I just buy the whole lot. She's like, I tell you what, come back later today because I can't get it out right now. So before school lets out, come back. So okay, I will. So I'm gonna go back. She said before 2, so probably 1:30ish. I'll go back over there and see, and bring some money, because the girl made it sound like they had a giant tub of stuff, which I would happily take off their hands. Okay, so this estate sale, I picked up 5 Lego sets and $20 worth of jewelry. So here's my jewelry. Ta-da! I think this piece right here will make my money back on that. And then the Lego, I got 4 of these. They were $4 a piece, which was a little high on them because I don't know, they may go for like 10. So it wasn't, I mean, it's still good. So there's one that's a train. These are all like similar. There's this one, there's one that's like a little train, and then they had another Lego set, but they were like, it's complete, $20-something. I'm like, well, this one's not open either, and it's a Technic, and it was where's the thing, $6. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll take the Technic for $6 rather than the random one that wasn't even it was like just a, you know, the box with all the pieces. I don't know. It wasn't like a fancy set or anything. Mikey's party is Sunday. His actual birthday is not till June, but we're having his party this month because he doesn't have any friends in Austin yet, you know? So I thought we'll have it a little bit early, a couple weeks early. That way he can have his friends here and have a party, and it's gonna be small. You know, we just didn't want to stress. So now we don't normally buy our, and this sounds bad maybe, we don't normally buy our kids birthday presents because 1, we buy them stuff all the time, and 2, we tell them they're their party is their present, because these parties can cost hundreds of dollars. So they get the choice: do you want a fancy birthday party with a cake and the, you know, paying for the place? Because it's like $20 a kid. I mean, that's pretty standard in a lot of places. I think he would be just as happy if we had it at home or in a park or something. So I think after this one, I just couldn't right now. We couldn't have people over, whatever. But I think he would have been just as happy having like a Nerf gun fight at home or something. And that's that. That is what we're doing. And we went and got his cake. We went to this, okay, and if you don't live where you have Mexican bakeries, I'm sorry. But we normally get his cake at like HEB or, you know, like one of the stores, grocery stores. But he was at Aranda's Bakery, which is this Mexican bakery. Amazing. And he saw a cake there he wanted. So I was like, okay, you know, we'll go over there and we'll order your cake. I didn't realize the options they had. I have been missing out. I mean, because he was asking me, like, what flavor? I was like, so was it chocolate vanilla? He's like, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, Neapolitan, marble. I was like blown away. Okay, so he wanted Neapolitan. Then he's like, okay, you want regular or tres leches? What? Well, if it was me, I would say tres leches, of course. And then, so we got regular. But then he was like, what filling do you want? I was like, what do you mean? What, like fruit filling? What fruit filling do you want? I was like, we can get fruit filling. Yeah, strawberry, peach, blah, blah. He starts naming off all the fruit fillings. I'm like, you are kidding me. Mikey didn't want a fruit filling, but that's okay. He got a Minecraft Neapolitan cake. I'm excited though. And now we're moving, of course. And you know, they sell choco flan there. I mean, we normally, that was our big thing, is when we go, we'll like to go to the airport to watch the planes take off and land, and Aranda's Bakery's on the way, so we go and stop and get the churros and the sweetbreads and stuff and go and eat churros and watch airplanes, you know. So that's, normally we do that when the weather's cool. So we don't, other than Randy going there from time to time to take the kids, we don't. Oh, I mean, come on, it's so good. You can get your tamales there. They have taquerias too, but their bakery is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Phenomenal. Choo choo churro. Phenomenal. Choo choo churro. Choo churro. Choo churro. Choo 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 churro. Phenomenal. No 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 no. Aranda's. Do 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 do. Aranda's. Do 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 do. Choo choo churros. Okay, I'll work on it. And then the kids will tell me to stop.